Failure can feel like a punch to the gut. Missed opportunities, shattered plans, and the sting of falling short, leaving you drowning in doubt and self-blame. It's easy to see setbacks as proof you're not enough, to shy away from risks or give up on your dreams. But the Buddha, who stumbled through years of trial before enlightenment, saw failure differently, not as a curse, but as your greatest teacher, a guide to wisdom, resilience, and true success. His teachings transform setbacks into stepping stones, showing you how to learn, grow, and thrive through life's inevitable falls. Let's dive into the Buddhist way to embrace failure as a mentor, unlocking a path where every misstep fuels your journey forward. In the Buddhist view, failure is a form of dukkha, suffering, but it's also a doorway to awakening. The Buddha's own path was paved with setbacks. His extreme asceticism failed, his early teachings were mocked, yet each stumble sharpened his insight. You face the same opportunity: a failed project, a rejected idea, or a personal mistake can crush you or catalyze growth. The first tool is mindfulness, the Buddha's practice of being present with failure without being consumed by it. When you fail, your mind spirals. I'm worthless, I'll never recover. Mindfulness anchors you in the moment, letting you see failure as an event, not your essence. Imagine you flunk a crucial exam and your thoughts race: I'm such a failure, everyone's ahead. Pause, feel your breath, slow and steady. Notice the chair beneath you, the hum of the room. Label the thought self-judgment. This creates space, showing you're not the failure, you're the one observing it. The Buddha used mindfulness to face Mara's doubts, staying grounded. You can face your setbacks the same way, rooting yourself in now. To practice, start with 5 minutes daily. Sit, focus on your breath. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. When failure-related thoughts arise, I blew it again. Note them as thinking and return to the breath. In daily life, pause when failure hits. Feel your surroundings, name the feeling, shame, and breathe. Track it. Journal one mindful moment daily, like catching a self-critical thought and letting it pass. Mindfulness builds a mind that learns from failure, not one defined by it. The second tool is embracing impermanence, the Buddha's truth that nothing lasts. Not success, not failure, not even the pain of defeat. Setbacks feel like they'll define you forever. This ruined my career, I'm done. This permanence fuels despair, making you avoid risks or dwell in regret. Impermanence frees you. This failure is a moment already shifting. You lose a job thinking, I'll never bounce back. Pause. Say, this is now, not forever. The Buddha saw change as liberation, persisting through early failures. You can persist too. A setback is a lesson, not a life sentence. To cultivate this, reflect daily: what hurt a month ago, most faded. Pair it with a mantra: this will pass. When failure strikes, say a rejected manuscript, write one way it could shift: a new draft, a different publisher. Act on it. If you cling, but this was my chance, breathe and repeat the mantra. In daily life, notice impermanence. A bad mood lifts, a skill improves. If you're reeling from a failed relationship, see it as one chapter, not your story. Track it. Journal one impermanent moment daily, like letting a failure's sting dissolve. Impermanence turns setbacks into opportunities, guiding you toward growth. The third tool is compassion, the Buddha's antidote to the self-criticism and isolation that failure breeds. A setback often triggers harshness. I'm so stupid, why did I try? This inner critic deepens the wound, blocking learning. Compassion heals it. You mess up a work presentation and your mind attacks. Pause. Place a hand on your heart and say, this is tough, and I'm doing my best. This self-compassion, rooted in the Buddha's care for all beings, softens shame, opening you to growth. The Buddha showed kindness to himself through doubt. You can through failure. Extend compassion outward. Failure can make you feel alone, but others stumble too. A friend's project flops. Wish them strength, silently. May you learn and rise. This connects you, making failure a shared journey. Practice metta. Spend 5 minutes daily wishing well. Yourself, a loved one, a neutral person, a difficult one. May you grow through setbacks. In daily life, do one kind act hourly. Listen, share, help. If failure resists, I'm a loser. Note it and act kindly anyway. Track it. Journal one compassionate moment daily, like forgiving a mistake. Compassion builds a mind that's warm, not warring, turning failure into a lesson, not a punishment. The fourth tool is wisdom. Seeing through the illusion of a fixed self or anatta. Failure often feels personal. I'm a failure, this proves it. The Buddha taught there's no solid you, just a flow of actions, thoughts and moments. That loser after a bad decision, it's not you, it's an event. Wisdom asks, who failed? You'll find no static failure, just a moment to learn from. This perspective, grown through reflection, dismantles failure's grip, freeing you to grow. To build wisdom, spend 5 minutes nightly asking, what did this setback teach me? Maybe resilience or a new perspective? Pair it with mindfulness. When failure hits, like thinking, I'm useless, question it, is this me? Is this forever? In daily life, apply it. If criticized for a mistake, ask, what's the lesson here? This softens reaction. Track it. Journal one wise insight daily, like seeing a setback as temporary. The Buddha's wisdom turned obstacles into insights. Yours can turn failures into growth, building a mind that learns, not laments. The fifth tool is right action, the Buddha's call to act with purpose, not avoidance. Failure can paralyze, I screwed up, why try again? Or push reckless fixes, like overworking to redeem yourself. Right action breaks this. You fail a coding test and attempted to quit. Act, practice one problem, seek a tutor. The Buddha emphasized effort, not perfection. Action turns failure into progress, grounding you in the now. Practice it, pick one small action daily after a setback. If you're stuck like thinking, I bombed that interview, update your resume. Pair it with mindfulness, notice the urge to give up, then act. If you resist, thinking this is pointless, note it and move. In daily life, set a try again rule, act on one step within 5 minutes, like revising a failed draft. Track it, journal one action daily, like studying after a low score. Right action builds a mind that pivots, not panics, using failure as fuel. The sixth tool is gratitude. A Buddhist practice to shift from lack to abundance. Failure focuses you on I lost, I'm not enough. Gratitude reframes this. You have lessons, chances, and the breath to try again. You're reeling from a rejected grant, thinking I'm done. Pause. Name 3 things you're grateful for: a supportive friend, past efforts, your persistence. This grounds you, softening failure's blow. The Buddha saw gratitude as joy's source, sustaining his path. You can sustain your growth with it. Practice it. After a failure, list 3 gratitudes. Write or say them, like a new insight or your courage. During a recovery, thank one thing, the mistake for teaching, a resource for helping. If failure hits, thinking, I'll never succeed, counter with one gratitude, I'm here, learning. Pair it with mindfulness. Feel each gratitude, like a notebook's weight. Track it, journal one grateful moment daily, like appreciating a retry. Gratitude builds a mind that's full, not defeated, making failure a spark for success. These 6 tools, mindfulness, impermanence, compassion, wisdom, right action, and gratitude, make failure your best teacher by shifting your mind from shame to learning. The Buddha's path doesn't erase setbacks, but transforms them into guides, leading to success. You're not your failures. You're the growth, the effort, the heart that rises. Start now. Take a mindful breath, name one lesson from a setback and act on it. Failure's lessons are calling. Embrace them.